What's up? What's up, everybody? This is Real Talk 1111. My name's Ken. Today's episode, we have an artist, man, Mr. George D. Uh, George has been in the same town as me. We grew up with a lot of the same people. Um, let's see, he's a father, he's a son, he's a mentor, he's an artist, he's a survivor. Um, and nowadays, he's also a contributing member of society. Um, he's given a lot back to the community. We're going to talk a lot about some of that stuff. But with no further ado, I give you George D. What's up, man? I'm good. I'm good. It's cool to have you on here, brother. Um, so we'll get right into this. How long you been getting high, George?
Close to 30 years.
Whoa.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah, man.
Lucky I get lost and solved.
Yeah, yeah. Um, that's why I say still a survivor. Still a survivor. Um, how long you been clean?
I got clean off methamphetamines been a year and 3 months ago, August 28th last year.
Nice.
And I did that on the street.
Okay.
And I got clean off the alcohol and weed. It's been Father's Day, the day after, pretty much. Father's Day night is when I got arrested.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ended up in Green
Okay.
short stay. Things didn't work out there. Not every recovery place, for that person per se, you know what I mean? One
Right.
place won't work, don't give up, move on to the next one, you know what I mean?
Right.
If you want it bad enough, you'll work for it. And I ended up at Sunrise. Great bunch of people there, man.
Yeah. Creed is one of the is a serious place around here, but Sunrise is up and coming too. Um, they say it's a disease, and so like if you have cancer and the first treatment doesn't work, you don't just give up.
No, exactly.
You go get another treatment. You
Yeah,
go figure out what works.
yes, exactly.
So, you got busted? Is that what changed your mind? Is that what?
I had, obviously my drinking was still a problem. Me and my old lady was arguing. Uh, the one I have a child with now.
Yeah.
Which ended me up with domestic violence threats and arson charge because I burned some of her clothes. Obviously, we don't make the best choices when we're messed up. You know what I mean? Uh, Rightfully so.
Mhm.
I wasn't a good guy.
Yeah. You got an arson charge for burning clothes, huh?
Yes, I did.
That's different.
But I mean, in all, all honesty, you know, but it it saved me, man.
Right.
My son's mom saved me. My son saved me. He's the one that made me get clean off the methamphetamines. I did that on the street, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I love it for it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Put me in jail for where I'm at now. I still love her.
Accountability is a big part of this, and you hear so many people trying to make excuses or saying how it's somebody else's fault, and in all reality, uh, I know. eh,
My choices.
Yeah, yeah, and it was your higher power doing for you what you couldn't do for yourself, I guess. Um, you're pretty well known here in town for tattoos. Um, how long you been doing them here in town?
29 years professionally, off and on. In the
Yeah, yeah,
every time I fall off is usually when I'm off myself, you know,
yeah, yeah.
with my DOC, which is methamphetamine.
Okay.
This
You
time's for good, man. I put 2% on my hands. That way I never lose focus of what I got paid for, you know, my son.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my second chance, that 2%. My second chance is for myself.
Thank God for second chances, man. What's 2% mean? What's it stand for?
The 2% of the people that actually get away from methamphetamines never use it again. That's a pretty low percentage.
That's not a very good percentage at
No,
all.
no, it's not. That makes me strive even harder to achieve, sobriety.
Yeah.
That tacting fuel. Get Bobby Boucher about it.
You gotta have something, man. You gotta have something pushing you for it.
So,
Yeah. So your son, how old's he?
6 months old.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Brandon.
Yeah, I can't see him right now, but I will soon be able to. I hope.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I'm working for, man.
Yeah.
My dude.
Yeah. But it's not like you're just sitting back waiting on it. You're working. You're
I'm working.
you're
my
working
ass off.
every day.
Yeah.
To try and help, to try and give back, and to try and get that percentage up.
Yes, for sure. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Try to get others to succeed as well.
Right.
I mean, that's what the whole thing with me, man. I want to reach out and touch other people's nerves as well. I mean, get that change in their head to get it to click. You know what I mean? Because if I can do it, anybody can. That's a fact. I was lost bad lifestyle, that whole living life the bad way. You know what I mean?
So every living thing on this planet contributes in some way, shape, or form. Um, and a lot of humans just don't get that, man.
Yeah, they don't.
And that's the best way to continue this lifestyle. It's the best way. The more you give, the more you get, and that's one of the principles. That's one of the 12 steps. You can only keep what you got by giving it away. Some of the best people I've met are giving away what they've learned in the 12-step programs of NA and AA. After Creed, tell me a little bit about what recovery was like when you first went in. Was it scary? Were they assholes? Were they mean? What was it?
When I first got to Creed, man, the people that were in the very first house, 110, if anybody knows Creed, you know what I'm talking about. Uh, that house was actually on point, man. Puckett had it going good there, man. If y'all know Puckett or Creed, you know Puckett. He was running house manager for that house. Everybody was like very open to help. Like, hey man, you got $20. Hey man, you need cigarettes. And I've taken that and I ran with it. Like anybody that comes in new, man, I don't have a lot, but if they don't have money in their pocket to pack smokes, if they need a pack of smokes, like, hey man, you need anything at all, like clothes, I'll go to Goodwill, pick you up something. You know what I mean? Just, I don't know. That set the tone for my recovery. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Big time.
Anything to make it more comfortable,
I was
man.
very much on the fence about it when I first got there.
Yeah.
I mean, I was in that fight and stay type thing. You know what I mean? And the
Hmm.
guys in that house in 110 when I first got there definitely set the tone for me, and I kept that tone going personally myself. You know what I mean? Because that what took me off the fence. Of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wanting to take off. You know what I mean? Because old George would cut the ankle monitor off. Been gone a long time ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, I was very much on the fence, and anyway, they know.
um, we form bonds. We form bonds in these recovery houses, and um, we're we're working for the same goal, and we're at war. Actually, more people are dying from this disease than have died in the last three wars that we've been in since Vietnam. And so it really is a war on drugs, and um, we're all in the front lines, man,
Yeah.
in the front lines. So went to Creed, then Sunrise, and you're finding some success.
Oh yeah, very much so. They let me run with my business, my profession
Hmm.
that I do for a trade. You know what I mean? I do
Right.
tattoos for a living, so I'm able to reach out. I'm able to touch people with make a difference by doing my own lives on Facebook. With my recovery tattoos, I do once a month normally.
Yeah.
But being the holidays, I know it's harder on people in recovery. Maybe they're farther away from home. You know what I mean? Can't be going on in the past and be around family. So I'm trying to do at least 2, 3 a week now during the holiday season every week till first of the year.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's how I
And
heard
that's free of
about you.
charge. Free of charge.
free recovery tattoos by George.
Yeah, all you gotta do is share your story when we're live.
Okay.
I mean, what made it click with you? You know what I mean? I'd like
Yeah.
to see somebody. I've made exceptions with people under 6 months at the same time. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
I'd like to see the more serious ones in there. I don't want to just be giving away free tattoos. People ain't
Yeah.
serious about this way of life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, either way, it's a permanent reminder, man. I mean, it's the same thing in the rooms. Like, even if they don't get it now, at least you're planting a seed and you're
I
putting
know
a
so, yeah.
permanent reminder on them that, even if they go back out, they're going to see that. They're going to look down, they're going to see that. Hopefully they come back.
Yeah.
Hopefully they live long enough to come back.
Right. No doubt, man. Try to also like get past my whole mindset of, you know what I mean, that lifestyle, my past lifestyle. Like, if I was mad at you before, we didn't get along, I don't care. If I see you trying to succeed, I may not high five you, give you the brother hug, or, you know what I mean, bro hug.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I'm still going to be like, hey, man, you need something? I still got you because I want you to succeed, get out of this
Yeah.
way of life.
That's another 12-step principle. Principles before personalities. That's one thing that we try to live by, because there's a lot of dirt happens out there in the street,
Oh, yeah.
man. There's a lot of bullshit and a lot of stuff that we did that, man, it was a dope.
Proud of. I'm definitely not proud of.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of times it was the drugs talking or whatever. Um, and so you want to give a shout out to, um, we did Creed. They were a big spot in your support. Sunrise Recovery, they're a big spot in your support.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Sierra,
who was it?
Sierra and Kevin, they were
Yeah.
the owners of Creed.
Okay. Okay.
All the staff there, amazing.
Yeah.
I love them guys to death. You know,
My son went through Creed actually. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. He graduated from Creed. And he actually did have a relapse, but he talks pretty highly of those guys over there. And some people bitch about it, but like you said, if you're ready, it'll work.
you know.
Um,
And if not there, find somewhere else, like you said.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Don't
yeah,
give up, man. Don't give up.
yeah. Keep coming back. There's enough places trying to make it as comfortable as possible. If you don't get along with somebody or something's not vibing with you, yeah, go somewhere else. Go
Yep.
somewhere else.
For sure.
St. Pete's, St. John's, and LAI are another three places that you wanted to shout out.
Yeah, and Calvary as well.
Yeah, Calvary.
Yeah.
Um,
Right, for sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's where I gave I think that was my second or third lead.
I think I was just about a month into my recovery.
Okay. Yeah.
The first month at Creed. So.
Okay. Okay. I love giving my lead, man. I've always wanted to be a speaker, motivational speaker, and that's how I get high nowadays. That's how I get high. Yeah.
I love my service work.
Service work. Well, that's how we get high. We talked about it before, and seeing somebody else get it, man,
Yeah.
helping somebody else is it's that real life buzz.
Right.
I think that probably we've been looking for our whole life.
Yeah, exactly. And not having to do drugs to get it.
Yeah, you're not polluting your body to get
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Were you always an artist?
Yeah. I've been
Yeah.
an artist ever since I was in fourth grade, third grade. I went with pens drawn all the way up my arm.
Yeah.
Steve drawn up my arm.
Okay.
Teachers love that.
Yeah, I'll bet. The reason I ask is because I think if we can find our authentic self in life, that helps, man. If we can create the reality and create the lifestyle that we were meant to be in,
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
then it's easier to create a lifestyle to not have to go backwards and retract into drugs or
Right.
alcohol and
I
stuff
love
like
the
that.
fact that I can actually help with my career. You know,
Yeah,
help others. You
yeah, yeah, yeah.
know, not just in recovery. I mean, people that are homeless. You know, we talked about that a little bit before.
Yeah.
Uh, days, I came up with about 30 blankets, 13 tarps. Uh, we had a couple guys cook some turkeys at the house over sunrise. Shout out. Uh, Lady I work with, uh, Gail, she's with Mercy Me 333
Okay.
program. We kind of collaborated a little bit. Went down to Circle of Code.
Yeah.
And if you ever been there, you can actually see the mental side of what drugs do.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I never got that. I mean, I don't understand it really,
Hmm.
how my brain can get fried long as years of use I did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a blessing. Whatever reason God decided to spare me to keep some knowledge in my head and be able to send me on my way to help others. It's crazy and beyond my understanding, but it's for a reason, and I'm gonna go with it.
It gives us a lot to be thankful for, man.
Man.
This is Thanksgiving Eve, and just the attitude of gratitude is amazing to me. Um, how many days a week, how many hours a week do you think you spend volunteering and bringing meals to the homeless and hot meals to Tent City and all that
I
stuff?
mean, I like put 3 days into this, and I came up with all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because my I have a great support system, man.
Okay.
My clientele is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I just put something on Facebook, and I have items there. I had 50 packets of hygiene stuff, or but prepackaged, didn't even have to bother packaging in it. You know,
Wow.
they went out the way to do that. I love my clientele. So shout out to you guys as well.
Yeah.
All my clients. I have very good support system. I mean,
Yeah, I know that we're in Ohio, Lancaster, Ohio, Fairfield County, and recovery is huge, man. There's a lot of people doing what they can. Did it surprise you how many people are just willing to help and throw in?
uh, yes and no.
Yeah.
Because Richie's following as well. My boss, Richie, Conrad Richard Eagle, aka White Trash Mofo.
Yeah, shout out to
Mr.
Richie, man. He's
Yeah.
been in this town for a long
Yeah.
time doing good stuff.
Great boss, man. Great friend, man. I love him to death, man. And every time I've had fallen off, he's like, man, he just shakes his head and it's like, man, you can do better. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
every time I get my head out my ass, it should say,
Yeah.
he gets me back in there,
Come on
man.
back.
Because he knows, you know what I mean? I have a good support there when I'm doing right. You know?
Shit happens, man. And just because you're an addict or an alcoholic doesn't mean you're a bad person. You might make some bad choices, but
For some reason, he's always seen the good in me. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It means a lot. To have a friend like that, for real.
unconditional friendship. Somebody that loves you till you can love yourself.
Man, for sure.
Yeah. So you do hot meals to Tent City. What are you doing to help for Thanksgiving?
I already served meals down there it was today, their Thanksgiving at the
Center of Hope.
Center of Hope.
Yeah,
Center of
yeah.
Hope, or Center of Hope. I'm going out to the tents,
Mhm.
community, you know what I mean? I got wagon, first one loaded down,
Okay.
cart it back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whoever I find, going to get a warm meal, you know what I mean? Got 2 more turkeys being cooked by the girls from Sunrise. They're dropping them off about 5:30ish.
Hmm.
We'll be going out about 5:30. So it'll be a little dark, a little unnerving, but probably most people out there, you know what I mean, I'm going now. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's sadly.
Yeah. Just because they're homeless,
I'm just
don't
trying
mean
to,
they're dangerous.
no, I'm just trying to give some people some hope, you know what I mean, that people in the community still care.
Yeah.
I was there at one time. I was lucky enough to be able to crash a couch resort in my vehicle. I mean, some of these people out there, they don't have nothing. You know what I mean? Nothing to crash on. Left, you know what I mean, to be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Did you ever think that you'd be getting a natural buzz, a natural high off of selling hope and giving away
No.
recovery tattoos?
No, not at all, man. Yeah, it just became like an addiction for real.
Yeah.
I mean, for real.
Yeah.
for it. I love it. I love the people. Yeah, I like to see everybody succeed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether I liked it before, we had problems. I don't have a problem anymore.
Yeah.
This is a different meaning.
I try to tell people all the time that once all the cool people are doing it, everybody's going to want to do it.
I hope so.
You know,
I hope so.
hopefully we're setting the tone for future generations. And it's not cool to be laying around melting your brain or drooling on yourself, and people are dying, man.
For sure.
Um, what's your view on NA versus AA?
I like AA, but better. Seems like the people of AA around this town are more serious.
Hmm.
But I've heard good things about NA. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Out of town here. But I stay local personally.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't like traveling to my AA groups or NA groups. I've been to Connections West. It wasn't too bad,
Yeah.
but it's not my cup of tea, I
Right.
guess. But you know, you find what works for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you ain't comfortable somewhere, find your tribe. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Find your recovery tribe.
I like that. I like that. Uh, find what works,
Yeah.
and because it's out there. Find what works.
Yep.
Let me get your opinion. Which I think I might know because you just got baptized recently,
Oh, yes,
right?
I did. Yep. 3rd of November.
Okay. So
Was saved.
got saved, turn your life over.
Yes.
I was gonna ask like what's your opinion? Spiritual, religion, is it combined? What do you think?
Just getting closer with the higher power, man.
Okay.
More. Yeah, the day I got baptized, I didn't go there with a plan to get baptized.
Hmm.
Like they had all their people almost done. The last person was getting baptized, and Pastor Tom got baptized at Cornerstone.
Yeah.
He's like, is there anybody else? And that voice in my head was so overwhelming and not my own. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because every time you hear your voice in your head, it's your voice. You know what I mean? That's how you know it's you talking. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was not my voice. You know what I mean? He was speaking to me loud, and it was like almost. I broke down and I like ran, climbed up on the stage, and asked him. I was like, "Can you do one more?" He's like, "Absolutely."
Pastor Tom, again, he's been mentioned a few times on here. Icy, you know Icy, Icy Lynn. She goes to Pastor Tom. She's been on, but lots of people mention Pastor Tom. He's big in hospitals and institutions. He goes in
Oh yeah,
and helps us drag as many people up out of
the hell.
yeah, up out of hell, up out of darkness. He's probably a saint, and
He most definitely is. He most definitely saved me, man.
yeah,
He claimed that seat a long time ago. You know what I mean? Even when I was lost, you know what I mean? I was in county jail. I'd stop. I'd ask him to pray for me. You know what I mean? Even though I was a lost soul, you know, he walked blind, you know, without God in my life. He took his time and prayed for me. You know? And that I think that's what I love so much about him. You know what I mean? Even though I was a lost soul, he took his time to, you know, step aside, pray for a lost person. You know what I mean?
Pastor Tom, Pastor Tom, and um, he leads by example. So hopefully, well, obviously it's helping. You're helping with the meals. I'm sure you're praying with these people, and you're planting seeds every day to
So,
try and help.
so,
Um, I heard a little something about so you work for Modified
get
Tattoo,
studio.
Modified Studios,
Tattoo gallery.
Modified Tattoo Gallery. It's on Columbus Street,
Yep.
North Columbus,
737 North Columbus Street.
737 North Columbus, Modified Studios. Um, great guys, and they're doing what they can to help. Just because people got tattoos, don't mean they're scary.
No, definitely not, man.
So I heard something about a modified men's meeting. What's
Yes.
that? What is that?
I run that on Mondays nights. It was holding it at the tattoo shop.
Hmm.
I never thought in a million years that would gravitate towards being as big as it has gotten.
Yeah.
So we're holding it now at Sunrise Recovery. Our RA there, he's unlocks the door for us for the meeting and stuff. So we hold it on Monday nights, 8 to 9.
Okay.
That's at 132 East Bank.
Is it like an AA style meeting or just a men's group?
It's a men's support group, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Everybody that comes there is very, uh, dedicated to this lifestyle, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So very,
Just trying to be a better person.
very serious about their recovery. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That's what I like about it. And it's a good support system, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Good group, bunch of guys, you know what I mean?
Monday nights, eight
8 to 9.
8 to 9 at sunrise. Well, I-
Halfway up the hill, it's halfway in between the municipal court and the felony court.
okay.
On top of the hill, it's right across the street from Maria's.
Okay. And so if people want to give or they want to offer help or whatever, they can get a hold of you on Facebook.
Facebook, my Facebook is George Dressing without the G at the end of the dressing.
Mhm.
It's like salad dressing.
Okay.
You can either drop it off at Modified Studios. We do take donations there. When I'm there, I don't even have to be there. Our hours are Tuesday, Saturday, noon to 8.
Mhm.
So anytime you guys want, drop off donations, take non-perishables, small tarps. That way they can stay dry. I mean,
Yeah.
elements, hand warmers, blankets, hygiene stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
the
a lot of
basics.
time
You know
people a lot of time will think about blankets, socks, hats, gloves, stuff like that, but tarps are big.
man. They got to stay dry. Get wet, you ain't staying warm.
Yeah. Yeah. You're getting sick, you're getting cold.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
dangerous. You're doing lots of big things, man. You got lots of projects going and it's super cool to watch. Um, and that's you- I wanted to have you on as soon as possible. You got stuff coming up very soon.
Yeah.
What's coming up soon?
18th or 19th, we'll be doing another delivering warm foods out to them in the tents.
Okay. December 18th, 19th.
18th
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
19th. It ain't set yet.
Okay.
It'll be posted on my Facebook page.
Okay.
So just keep your eye out for it because it ain't really set in stone yet.
Mhm.
Just gotta see when the people that are volunteering can help me out with it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So one man band show with first me. She's only a one man band, so
Yeah.
that's kind of, just us two trying to make a difference. You know what I mean?
Is there a way to get a hold of Mercy Me?
Uh,
Is it more female
I don't know.
related or
She's just reaching out to people that need the help, man.
okay. Okay. We'll maybe I'll post something else. We'll
Yeah, her number 740-812-0775.
okay. That's for Mercy Me.
Yep. Says love and mercy me. 333 at gmail.com.
There it is. Say that again, George.
Love and mercy me. 333 at gmail.com.
Man, right on. I know we talked about several other things that you had going on. Let me ask you this. Six core values that I try to go by on my podcast are love, integrity, respect, honesty, creativity, and gratitude. Which
I
one of
think
these?
gratitude is the biggest one, man.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, just being grateful that for what you got and knowing that other people don't have as much, you know,
Yeah.
or are still there struggling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you have that gratitude, man, and you try to help others, man, you're going to be living long and doing great things.
They say a grateful addict doesn't relapse.
I got this round
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
My son deserved it. You know, what I mean, my daughter deserved it as well, but I failed with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Failure's not an option to me this round. That's my whole motto.
Yeah.
My son and his mom definitely saved my life.
I don't think it's ever too late, man. I try to always tell people you're out selling hope and what you give is going to come back to you. And so, um, hopefully I did a lot of damage to my kids also. And now I got grandkids and
Yeah.
I'm trying to bring it back around. You know what I mean? And show some sort of change. Saying you're sorry is not enough.
You gotta show it.
You gotta show some action.
Yeah, and, you know what I mean? If you, ain't getting the response you're wanting right away, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
You did that damage, you know what I mean? That's another thing is acceptance
Acceptance, yeah.
and, you know what I mean? Owning up to what I did, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like being where I am, I did this to myself, you know what I mean? But in the same sense that I'm making the best of it, you know what I mean? And I'm going to
Yeah.
make the best footprint forward from here on out, you know what I mean? And helping myself, helping others as well, you know what I mean?
Hmm. 30 years in the streets doing dirt, it's going to take a little while
Oh yeah,
to bring that back. Um,
I don't expect an overnight change in people's opinion of me.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's,
yeah.
that's unrealistic, you know what I mean? To expect.
It takes some time. It takes some time to earn it back, but one day at a time, one day at a time. Um, George, this has been a great talk, and what we'll have to have you back on and do a recap of everything that's going on, and maybe right after the holidays we can see how everybody's doing, and maybe keep track of what tattoos you're doing and
Oh yeah, they're
stuff like that.
live.
Okay.
I do live on every recovery tattoo.
Yeah.
Whether it's a
I'm
2%,
I'm gonna have to get in there.
it only takes me like 10 minutes to do one, so
Okay.
ain't like the live takes very long with the 2%.
Yeah.
But the recovery tattoos, they don't have to be the 2% or Brandon.
Hmm.
I do cover up so you can get gainful employment. I don't care how big it is. If it's bad, that's showing. I'm going to help you out, get a better job. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
full crap over on you.
Yeah.
I do memorial pieces to bring closure to, you know what I mean, something in your life that's you need that reminder to be like, hey, they're looking over me or whatever. You know what I mean? It don't have to be necessarily recovery related. I've done another lady to get her and her daughter to bond again. You know what I mean? Because of her acting addiction, they
Mhm.
did that. I did two in one sentence. You know what I mean? So that way they can rekindle some type of bond together and make a
Yeah.
memorable moment. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's not just the recovery side, it's actually getting bonds and repairing damage with, you know, family and shit. That's what I love it, man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great.
That's cool, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's what I think you must have been doing a tattoo on a really close friend of mine too. And
That's what I was talking about.
yeah, yeah, she shot me a message and she's like, "Hey, George is gonna be getting a hold of you," and uh I think connections is the opposite of addiction. The more connections we can have, and the more well, they say two people talking about recovery is a meeting, two people talking about God's present. Um, and so just think about 4, 5, 10
That's
people.
powerful stuff.
Oh man, it's powerful, very powerful. Um, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything that you're doing, for the community, and the work that you're doing on yourself, man, is so super important. So super important. Um,
Also, the ladies there
yeah.
at Sunrise have kind of ran with my idea. So the first Saturday of next month, they'll be starting their own support group. It's a Second Chances. It's a woman's empowerment support group.
Okay.
So I do believe it's the same time. I'm not for sure on that,
Yeah.
but that's posted on my Facebook page as well.
Okay.
So if you guys want to check that out, that's on the first Saturday of next month, December. So,
Okay. And there aren't too many all-female groups out
yeah,
there, which is super cool, super important.
yeah, that's definitely. That's why I wanted to do the men's kind of like an Al Bundy shoe shop.
Yeah. Okay.
Like a couple of ladies.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Life,
Shoe shop, barber shop,
yeah, tattoo
one of
shop.
those. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And there's just less distractions.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah. Um, anything else? Anything else on your heart, on your mind? Anywhere else you wanna plug?
I'm going to be doing a like a donation drive type thing. I'm going to dedicate a day to I'll have a flat. I ain't got it drawn up yet. I'm drawing up a flat sheet, maybe a couple
Hmm.
for donations. I'll do tattoos for donations for the homeless. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you bring it in the shop a certain day. It'll be from now. It'll be somewhere in between before, the 19th or 18th of December,
Gotcha.
when I do the, for them again, you know what I mean?
Okay. And also, I'll get whatever info I can from you, and we'll put them on Real Talks Instagram and Real Talks Facebook page, and we'll try to shoot as much of this stuff out there as we
I
can.
appreciate it, man.
Nothing but love, man, and keep doing what you're doing. It's helping. It's helping, and words came back around to me, and now we're putting it out there to everybody else. We're gonna have George back on, but this is real talk, real people, real solutions. If you're not clean, get there. It's easier to stay clean than it is to get clean.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. See you next time.